Dear student prep, our lesson today is the midpoint of a line segment or the coordinate of the midpoint of the line segment. For example, if I have 2 points on the graph, A 1, 1 and B is 5, 1, I want the midpoint of this line. The midpoint is here, 3, 1. Bisects AC into 2 equal parts. What did you notice here? I noticed that if the point A is x1, y1, point B is x2, y2, I will find that the y coordinate is constant in the 3 points. So to find the point C, I add x1 plus x2 divided by 2. If they are making a horizontal line. What about if I have point B, 5, 1, and point D, 5, 5, and I want the midpoint of BD. The midpoint here is E, which is 5, 3. You can find it by side. You can look at the figure and you find to determine the midpoint of the line, vertical or horizontal. Now, in the horizontal line, you will find that x1 and x2 are the same. So they will be the same in the midpoint. The difference here is y1, y2, so it's different in the midpoint. From where I found the y coordinate of the midpoint, I make here x1 plus y2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So if the straight line, not vertical nor horizontal, if I have here a line AD, for example, and I want the midpoint F, it's using this rule, x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. This rule, I use it if x or y not constant. So I will make 1 plus 5 over 2, 1 plus 5 over 2 equal 3 and 3. This rule, I can find with this rule any midpoint of any line without graphing the line, without graphing the points. I can find any midpoint if you know the two terminal of the line. Terminal means the starting and the ending points. For example, C is the midpoint of a line segment AB. So if the line segment AB, I can say that A and B are the terminal of the line. Find x and y in each. If A is 2, 5, B, -2, -3, I want C. And C is the midpoint. So I will use the rule x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2 to find ordered pair. You have to concentrate that I am finding a point. So the answer should be an ordered pair. Here, if I make x1 plus x2, 2 plus -2 over 2, and y1 plus y2, 5 plus -3 over 2, you will find that the midpoint of this line is 0 and 1. So x equals 0, y equals 1. If he asks about the midpoint, I will write it in the form of ordered pair. But now the question here, he wants x and y separately. Another example, A is x4, B -1, -6, C -2, -y, for the same example that says that C is the midpoint of AB. So I will use the rule normally as I will find the midpoint. Now, if I used x with x of b, I will find the c. So x plus -1 over 2, 4 plus -6 over 2, I will find c, which is -2 and y. The first coordinate we took in the first lesson of the Cartesian product, that if you have two equal ordered pairs, I suppose that this ordered pair equal this one, so the x coordinate here equal the x coordinate there, so x plus -1 over 2, it should equal -2. So this 2 will go to the other side by multiplying. X plus -1 equal -4. By subtracting -1, we will find that x equal -3. Now, y is the midpoint, so the answer of 4 plus -6 over 2, it will equal to -1, so y equal -1. X and y here, I can't write them in an ordered pair because x is an x coordinate in a point and the y is y coordinate in another point, so we can't write an ordered pair -3, -1. Remark: if he said that AB is a diameter in circle M, it means that M is the midpoint of AB. The diameter of the circle divided into two parts by the center of the circle. So, for example, if AB diameter in circle M, A 4, -1, B -2 and 7, find the coordinate of M, then find the circumference and the area of the circle. Now, if I have A and B, I can find the center of the circle, which is the midpoint of A and B. The center or the coordinate of M is the midpoint of AB. Using the same rule of the midpoint, x1 here 4, y1 -1, x2 is 2, y2 is -2, y2 is 7. So 4 plus -2 over 2, comma, -1 plus 7 over 2 equal 1, comma 3, because I am finding an ordered pair. Tamam. Find the circumference and the area of the circle. The circumference, which is 2 pi r, the area, which is pi r power 2. So to find the circumference or the area, I need r, or the radius length. We took in the distance, the last lesson, that the radius of the circle is the distance between the center and any point on the circle. So to find the center, I will find AM or BM. I will not find the distance AB. Or if you found the distance AB between A and B, you now finding the length of the diameter. When you find the length of the diameter, you have to divide it by 2 to find the length of the radius. So here you can use the radius directly or find the length of the diameter, dividing by 2, you will get the radius. Now I will find the length AM or BM. Both of them are radii of the circle, and you will find that both of them have the same length. 4 minus 1 power 2 with the distance rule, x1 minus x2 power 2 plus y1 minus y2 power 2 equal 5 units. Now to find the circumference, which is 2 pi r, 2 times pi times 5 equal 10 pi, or the area pi r power 2, pi times 5 power 2 equal 25 pi. Another remark: if ABCD is a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. This is a remark for all parallelograms, and it's a special case. It means this rule is, I can use it with parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, or square. The 4 quadrilaterals, the 4 parallelograms, are diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals, which is AC and BD, bisect each other means it will make an equal distances from M. So BM equal DM and CM equal AM. So this is how to bisect each other. Now, bisect each other means in the two diagonals, dividing each other into two halves. Another remark, the median of the triangle bisect the base. The median of the triangle, if I have triangle ABC and he said that AD, for example, is a median, so this point is the midpoint of the opposite side. For example, prove that the points 5, 1, 1, -3, C is -3, 5 are vertices of a right angle triangle at B. To prove I have a right angle triangle is with distance we took in the last lesson. If I have, I need to find the three sides, AB, AC, and BC, and find the squares of the sides. Then find that the greatest side, power 2, equals the sum of the other two sides, power 2, of the other sum of the squares of the other two sides. Now I will find the AB, x minus x power 2, y minus y power 2 equal 4 root 2. BC, x1 minus x2 power 2 plus y1 minus y2 power 2 equals 6 square root 2. And the AC, x minus x all power 2, y plus y all power 2 equals square root 104. When you found the three sides of the triangle, now I can define its type according to side length. Or if I want the type according to angles, if you want to prove in right or to find the type according to angles, acute or right or obtuse, I need to find the squares of the side. I will take the smaller two sides, power 2, their sum will be 104. And the AC power 2 alone is 104. Now I found that the sum of the squares of the two sides equal the greatest side, power 2, therefore ABC is a right angle triangle. If I draw a right angle triangle here, ABC, right angle at B, he said that here, and if he don't, I can find it with the lonely side here. AC power 2 is the greater side, so it is the hypotenuse and opposite to B, so B is a right angle. Now I have proved that ABC is a right angle, and this is not the final. There is another question here, or there is completing the question. He wants to find of the coordinate of the point D that makes the figure ABCD is a rectangle. I want this point. It will complete the figure into rectangle. How can I find this point? Now, of course, the rectangle is a parallelogram and its diagonals bisect each other. Then, if I draw the diagonal BD and I have a diagonal AC, I will find that the diagonals here bisect each other. So the midpoint of AC is the same as the midpoint of BD. So if I found that the midpoint of AC, I can find the midpoint of BD. Consider that, or assuming that D is X and Y, if I found that the midpoint of DB, which is X plus B, I have it up there, X plus 1 over 2, Y plus -3 over 2, it will be the same as the midpoint of AC, 5 plus -5 over 2, 1 plus 3 over 2. So I will find that the X coordinate here equal the X coordinate there. This will get it. This equal will be 0. So X plus 1 over 2 will be equal 0. X equal X. Not all the point. The time is 2. The other side. 1 will go to the other side with the negative X equal -1. Y coordinate, which is Y plus -3 over 2 equal 1 plus 3 over 2, which is equal to. Multiplying by 2 in the other side, so Y plus -3 equal 4. It will go to the other side by minus -3, Y equals 7. I found X and Y, which is the point D. So the point D here will be -1 and 7, which is this point will make ABC is a rectangle, ABCD is a rectangle. So I need the point -1 and 7. And thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.